This is WSEXX coming to you live, wide open, way of the nation's capital. Keep your ears open for the upcoming program.
Good evening. This is Rudy D. Cronkite, live in front of the nation's capital under sunny skies, waiting on the arrival of our president. Here comes Mr. President now. Excuse me, Mr. President, can you tell us what can you do to solve today's economic problems? Excuse me, Mr. President, if you are re-elected, what do you have planned for all of those senior citizens of America? And now, right behind the Secret Service men is Vice President Bush. Mr. Bush, do you have anything to say about Mr. President's comment? Mr. Bush, why do you agree on everything Mr. Reagan says?
That's what people do for money.
Why, there goes Mr. O'Neill. Mr. O'Neill, why didn't you pass the ERA bill?
This is a man's world.
Mr. Goodman, tell us, what was the first thing that came to your mind when you felt your plane was hit?
I'm going down.
And how did you feel when Jesse came to free you?
So excited.
Hold up, don't go anywhere yet, Mr. Goodman. I have one last question that I'm sure the public would like to know. Okay, here's the question. Now, how did you feel when you were surrounded by the Syrian soldiers? Why, there goes Mr. DeLorean. Mr. DeLorean, how did you manage to get out of all that trouble that you were in?
Money.
And Mrs. DeLorean, what did you think made your husband get into that kind of business?
Dollar bill, y'all. Dollar bill, y'all. Dollar bill, y'all.
Why, there goes Liz. Liz, can you tell us why did you get married so much?
Can't get it up. Pull that funky stuff.
It's Mr. Pryor. Mr. Pryor, what was the last thing you remembered before that tragic incident? Can you tell us what it felt like running down your neighborhood?
Let's keep playing.
We're going to take a ride to the East Coast for a moment in the news truck. Okay, get our things together here. Here we are, standing live with the mayor of New York. Mr. Mayor, with all the beautiful young women in your city, why didn't you ever get married?
I want myself.
Why, there goes Vanessa Williams' mother. Excuse me, ma'am, can you tell me why you think your daughter won over all those other beautiful contestants?
Young, gifted, and hot.
Why, there goes the person that was riding with Teddy. Excuse me, what was the last thing you remembered Teddy saying before that incident?
I feel good.
And the next day.
You dropped the bomb on me.
Why, there goes Mr. Gaddafi. Can you tell us in one word what you think of Mr. Reagan? Mr. Reagan, do you have any response to what Mr. Gaddafi said?
nothing.